Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 134. We're back here with you. I am Ryan. I'm joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. A little delayed this week as I've been sick yet again. Sometimes. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, but I mean, if you're in a constant state of sickness, can you call it sickness anymore, or is it just your normal behavior?
It's your new normal.
I think it's just the new normal. I don't think you can actually ever be called sick again. Case in point, he's coughing the second and can't talk. So really, this is just how life is now.
Oh, poor guy.
I think I got it from our podcast thing that we did, our live show.
Our live podcast thing that we did.
Yeah.
Well, what was that, Ryan?
We had a live show last Saturday. Yeah,
the last Saturday.
No, when was it?
In January.
Well, it wasn't this past Saturday.
No, Saturday
but it
before.
was the Saturday before.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Battle Royale with cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was thousands there.
Germs.
Yeah, thousands. Because when I got sick, I posted on Facebook, and then some other people from that thing were like, "Oh yeah, I'm sick too. Oh yeah, I was sick when I was there," and I was like, "Oh
yeah, you're the jerk."
No,
Katrin and I didn't get sick. What were you doing?
I was up on stage for 4 hours talking into a microphone straight while you guys sat in the shadows.
Hey, I was timing.
Wow.
But you guys were doing your part too. Katrin was running all the questions, computers. But it was just so, and Chris had the time. He was running.
I did the timer, and I was. You would look to us and go, "Judges."
Yeah.
Like, sure.
I don't know.
Why not?
But the thing that cracked me up was at the end of the 4 hours after I've been standing there, Chris goes, "Oh man, I'm so tired of sitting." Oh,
I was very tired of sitting.
Being honest.
Yeah.
I was tired of standing. So we may give you a little taste of that throughout this episode. Chris may ask us some Jeopardy style questions.
Yes.
And then I don't think we're going to debate characters. Maybe, I don't know.
Not on this episode.
Probably not.
We'll just give examples of the questions that we used.
Yeah, but we had like a Jeopardy style game, and then you won characters if you got the questions right, and then those characters battled it out in a debate style format at the end.
People got heated.
They did. As the night went on, they got more and more heated. I think that's because of what they were consuming.
Liberated over libations, whatever you call it.
Yeah, they had them fancy libations. But they did get heated, and I had to like calm them down a few times. Like, call them out.
And some characters surprise wins. Like Woody from Toy Story.
That was one of the first ones, right?
Yeah. They just liked Woody, I guess.
Yeah, everybody liked Woody.
Well, I think for me it was more about how well they got into it, how well they described their character, how they came up with reasons why that character should win, and not just say, well, he can fly.
Yeah. How energetic they got. And how much a show they put on.
Because it was a show. Nobody won anything.
No. They won a
was
spot
just for
at
fun.
Comapalooza to do this again, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Draco Malfoy beat out the Hulk.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, some people understood it more than others, because some people, when they went to the debate part, they're like, picture this. Remember watching this cartoon on Cartoon Network? And it's like, no. We're not talking about the TV show.
Yeah.
You battle it out.
Yeah.
But it was a fun time. I had a good time. All the podcasters that came out, they were great. They did a good job. I think everybody had a fun time. Hopefully we'll get to do it again. It was at a little place called the Secret Room. We found it. It wasn't that much of a secret.
Secret group.
Secret group. Yeah, that's what it was.
Secret group.
Secret Room we did the next day.
Yeah. Secret group. I mean, they had a sign out front.
Yeah.
It was, like, obvious.
So
There's
it
like
wasn't
a
very secret.
90s dance party right when we were getting ready to leave, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, people dressed up waiting to go in and get the groove on.
And there was a comedy show that was during our event.
Not ours.
Not ours. No, ours was a comedy show.
Ours was very serious.
They were filming that comedy show too.
They filmed ours.
Oh yeah,
they did film ours. Wow.
It'll never see the light of day.
One of the best parts about where that place is, it's in a weird part of town, but it's right there near where Comic Palooza is. But there's these awesome restaurants that are right around the corner from it, and a place where they have food trucks, and that was a really neat place. Was it the truck yard or something?
Truck yard or something like that.
Yeah, that was really.
Did you feel like an 80-year-old man walking through there though?
Oh
yes. Absolutely.
All the clientele, they're looking at us like, who's the narcs, you know?
If you're police, you have to tell me.
And I felt like what's his name? What's his name?
Oh, that guy.
He does the scene in one movie, and he's like, "Hey guys, it's me." And wow,
this is great.
Sorry.
I remember that.
I want to say Belushi, but it's not Belushi.
Walter Matthau.
Like, hey guys.
He's holding a skateboard. He's dressed like a high schooler, but clearly he's an old man.
Oh man!
I don't know.
Was he on Scream?
Oh, are you talking about Steve Buscemi?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
I forget what that was in, but it was.
He does that though, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that famous line. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Whole job in
the movie that's in.
Yeah.
Give us a shout.
First question of the night. But yeah, so that was, we ate at Rodeo Goat.
Yes, Rodeo Goat.
It was owned by the Goat Man.
The Goat Man. The Rodeo Goat.
I had a hamburger with peaches on it.
Yes,
peaches.
Sugar burger.
It was so good.
That is my go-to at the Rodeo Goat, because there's one up in Dallas that we'll go to every now and then. It's delicious.
But they had a lot of goat cheese stuff. And
I had the Royale with cheese.
Yeah, you did. And that was somebody had to get that because that's what we were doing. So,
yeah.
Was yours good?
It was excellent. That's probably one of the best burgers I've ever had.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So, Rodeo Goat, if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah, we're looking for sponsors.
We'll for your burgers.
Yes.
The Fresh Maker.
Rodeo Goat. The Fresh Maker.
But so we did that night, and then the next day you guys stayed at my house, which I hope the accommodations were good.
Oh, spot on.
Yeah.
Lovely. Slept like a baby.
Oh, well, you were in a crib, so
yeah.
No.
Although, so I am used to a king size bed. And that was a single. Well, not in the I'm used to a king size bed, la di da kind of way. No, it was the crap, I almost fell out of the bed in the middle of the night.
Sorry, we didn't have
hanging off, and I was like, oh gosh.
Next time I'll give you my bed. So
okay, that's good.
You can have a king size bed.
I mean, is Jennifer still in the bed, or am I getting it myself?
It's a king size bed, so.
Okay. Whatever.
She's pretty small, so yeah.
Oh, but she takes up the most room in our bed. She spreads out like a starfish or something.
I was gonna say, does she have a body pillow? Because my wife has a body pillow in our king size bed, and it's like there's another person in the bed, and then she has a pillow on the other side of her, and it's like we have 4 people in this bed.
Wow. They make that like 12-foot bed now. Have you seen that?
Oh wow!
It's like 12 foot wide.
Jeez,
it's like an actual bed you could buy.
Awesome.
So you can like, how's the weather over there?
What?
It's good. What?
Then the carrier pigeon with a message.
Yeah. We watched Shazam the other night because my wife hadn't seen it, and that reminded me of that scene where the bad guy's like far off, and he's like giving this big speech. He's like, "I can't hear you. I'm like a mile away from you." That was funny. My wife, like at the end of the movie, if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. There's this little caterpillar thing, which I forget what his name is supposed to be. He's a villain, I guess. And my wife was like, "Why is that plankton guy from SpongeBob in this movie?" It was funny. But
yes.
Anyway, so the next day, after we played some video games for a little bit, that night, we went to bed.
And I may or may not have done really well in Mortal Kombat.
Well, my kid kept waking up, so I kept having to run upstairs.
Excuses.
You do play video games like 8 hours a day, so
that's true.
The next day, we decided to go to escape room. And I wasn't sure which one to go to because the one I wanted to take you to was fully booked for the day. So we couldn't go to that one. So I picked this other one, random one, called Panic Room.
With a Q.
The Q. P-A... I'm sorry, I've been sick. P-A-N-I-Q.
Yes.
Like...
Panique.
Yeah, it's French.
It's French.
Yeah.
Panique.
Anyways.
So their rooms were supposed to be kind of intense, right? Like you're supposed to...
It has a scary mark on it with that bloody hand.
Very scary.
No.
It was the Chainsaw Massacre room. It's your car broke down. What? Your car broke. It didn't say broke down. It says your car broke. Somewhere in Texas. In the middle of nowhere.
Dang it, my car broke.
It's getting late, so you need a shelter. You found an abandoned shed. That's a pretty big shed we were in, by the way. But someone locked the door on you from the outside. Warning, flashing lights with stroboscope in the room. Nope, there was not.
And that's not the story that she told us either. She said, like, our car broke down and we went to this house and there was a guy, like, outside, and he didn't say anything to us but pointed to the shed. Well,
we asked for a phone. And
we asked for a phone.
A table.
To the shed, and then he went inside his house, and you start to hear, like, weird noises coming from it. So you get worried, and so for some reason he's made all these little puzzles in order to find the key to the motorcycle that we can all three fit on and drive away on, when clearly the motorcycle is not going to run.
Well, we got there late because part of the escape room we found out was finding the place. Because it was in a less reputable part of town, I guess. Say that? Is that how you would describe it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. During the day, probably not bad, but at night, you probably would be around there.
Yeah, she said, well, sorry, we had to go ahead and start your time. So the time had already started when we got there.
5 minutes into it.
And so she goes into her spiel, but then she stops and just chit-chats and talks to other rooms. And we're like, lady, just get out of here. We can figure it out. We've done escape rooms before. You're not doing that great job of a storytelling there anyways. So you don't have us really into the story. We can figure it out. So she finally left. And we started off good, right?
Did we?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing decently. We're finding things, but the thing was, like, a lot of stuff in these places kind of stand out a little bit, and just everything was just like rusted and old and
yeah. Well, there was just like everything was a find a combination or find a key.
Yeah,
and it was very disjointed, sort of. Yeah. I've been in a lot of escape rooms, and I thought this one, it looked cool, but it was very disjointed. Would that be all right?
Yeah, there were things that were just, you really had to make a leap in order to determine how to solve it. Like, I guess someone would somewhere at some point in time in some multiverse would have been like, hey, this is what we're going to do, and this is how it works. But to the majority of people that come in there, I'm sure it's just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how this
and most escape rooms are like 3 rooms, and part of the cool thing is about discovering the other rooms. Well, one of the rooms just had a board in front of it, and we're like, oh, look, here's another room. We just moved the board.
Yeah, just that was like, even before it started, we walked in that room, I was like, that's another room back there.
Yeah, I was like, there's a room. And then there's a fridge. I'd be like, I bet we walked through that fridge at some point, because there's a lock on it.
They did not expect tall people or bigger people to be fitting through some of the doors they had in there.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not super tall, I'm like 5'11", and it was like I was having to duck down going in and out through that fridge. And at one point, like I tried to step through and I like knocked the front of the fridge off on the bottom. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was like,
oh, we saw that.
Let me just kind of push that back into place.
So it was fun.
Yeah.
Katrin, like, I thought Katrin was gonna kill the lady for one puzzle. It was just like it didn't make sense. It was a bad. It
didn't make any sense, and we called her in, and I asked her just to give us the answer. I mean, it's like just tell us what it is. I don't. Then she comes in and explains it to us, and
you said that's stupid.
I said that doesn't make any sense. I said, who have people figured this out?
Well, the way she kind of would explain things, the way she was talking was like, I can't believe you're not getting this.
Just think about it. Yeah, when we asked for clues, it's like, did you find the blah blah blah?
We're like, yeah, we found
that. Did you figure out how to get the puzzle? No, that's why I'm asking you. We don't have.
Yeah, one of the things, because they had stickers in places that said like, don't touch, you're not going to use this or whatever. And one of the places you're supposed to find a key, they had one of those stickers on, so we totally didn't even look in there because there was a sticker.
That's true.
That was like, don't touch this, so we didn't touch it. and then she's like, did you look in there? Like, no, there's a sticker. It said, don't touch it.
It was like, don't drop something in the well. And we're like, okay. And then it was like, what you have to do is take this rod and put it in the well. And you're like,
yeah, we did figure that out. She said it's in the well, and I said, that's what this thing's for.
Well, yeah, but it had one of those stickers on, and she said, don't drop. It says on the thing, and it said, don't drop anything in the well. So I'm like, I guess we shouldn't put anything in the well.
We shouldn't mess with that.
I guess someone's done this before, and we should avoid the well. That's basically.
I think it was kind of funny because we had those long hooks, and we thought it was something else.
Yeah,
we had to go take it off of that.
Hey, they fit.
They did. That was what was frustrating.
But it was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah.
And
the metal rod fits.
We got down to the last minute or so, and you guys gave up.
Yes.
Because you said, we're not going to get this, and she's going to come in. Well, she was talking with somebody else. So I just took advantage of that, and I finished the last puzzle, and we got out. We got on our Harley and rode out of there.
All 3 of us on the Harley.
We didn't get cut up into pieces.
No.
Yeah. I think the 3 of us could have took whoever was coming after us. So.
Oh, yeah. There's enough tools and weapons in there.
Yeah, there was a bunch of shovels.
The body parts weren't even real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
More than likely, he was a theater troupe person.
I want to know what that little scrape or slice of brain was. If there was any point to that, I don't think there was.
I don't think there was.
I think they had a lot of red herrings in there, like the thing with the switches.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers on there. That was.
I think it was just a red herring to like throw you off to like because we sit there and flick them like, oh, this one says 3.
Yeah.
So
that was another part of the thing.
Or it may have been another way to solve. I don't know, but they had some decent things in there, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We had fun. That's what
we did.
I need to get you guys in the one that has like the actors in it here. Maybe Comic Palooza weekend. I don't know. Maybe I can set it up.
We'll see. Depends how busy they got us.
I hope, hopefully not super busy this year. We'll see. We'll see.
With that, let's have a question.
Oh, question time.
Here.
Play along at home or in your car or in your bathroom or your shower. Are you listening to us in your shower?
Ugh.
That's different.
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts in the shower. Just so you know. Why not?
All right.
All right.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey.
But wherever you listen to, play along. Chris has pulled up the board.
Okay, so what we want to go
what's
with
our what's our categories? Just pick a
one.
board.
Oh, let's go with this one. Let's go with pirates.
Wait, you want?
I don't. We're just gonna. Okay, let's go with this one. So we got superheroes.
You know, Star Wars. Is the one that we did our trial run on.
Oh, we did. Okay, fine. Another one. Fine, let's go with this one. So picky. Categories are Disney, Sherlock, Doctor Who, Supernatural, and The Walking Dead.
Who's going first?
Pick a number.
4.
7.
Ryan was closest. It was 1.
Oh, it was 1.
So Ryan, you go first.
I'll take Supernatural for 200. Since you're already on that one.
There you go.
Okay.
You're supposed to read it.
I'm supposed to. Excuse
Sorry.
Me. You did 4 hours of this. I was giving you a break.
Okay.
But you can read it if you want. This trench coat wearing angel rescues Dean from hell.
Who is Castiel? There you go. Yay!
There you go.
I got Captain Caveman.
You got it right.
Got it. You got Captain Caveman.
That's how it works.
You have to say Captain Caveman.
All right. Kate,
I'll go Disney for 300, Bob.
Disney for 300.
Bob?
My name's not Bob.
Oh.
This is an easy one. Can I steal it?
Little
No, it is. I just got to think of it a second.
In The Little Mermaid, Scuttle calls a fork a blank.
Dinglehopper.
You're correct.
I was about to say thingamajiggy.
Yeah. What is a dinglehopper? You got Mystery Incorporated.
They did not get this one.
No, they didn't.
And I was sitting there going, come on. I was like,
and it was
come
somebody
on.
that was excited about picking the Disney ones too.
Yes.
Like, you're not getting these. So I'm sorry if you're listening. I'm sorry. Good try.
Sure.
Are we going back now?
Yeah, we go back now.
Back to our show.
All right. So after the escape room, Chris went back to Dallas because he wanted to go home. He had to go home, and he didn't have a ticket to go with us, anyways.
Yeah, no one got me a ticket, so I couldn't go.
Wait, like you wanted to go.
I felt so sad being left out. No one wanted me there.
You would have had fun if you were with us.
I would have had fun with you guys. I would have had fun.
Because it was fun.
I don't know if Chris would have had fun. I think you would have sat there and been like, "What's going on? Can you guys even see this? I don't understand.
Got some binoculars.
Why isn't anybody saying anything?" Catherine and I went to the WWE Royal Rumble, which took place in Minute Maid Park. I think we talked about that a little bit last time. Was it all you hoped for, Catherine?
It was a neat experience. I didn't know what to expect. I guess I didn't think about the fact there wouldn't be any commentators. So it was quite a shock to the system to be like, man, we are just sitting here watching these guys wrestle, and that's it, And but I mean, I've been to other professional sports, and it's kind of the same thing. You go to a football game, professional, college, whatever, and pretty much you're just watching them play. You don't hear all the commentators, saying, "Oh, this guy went to high school and blah blah blah, and he's throwing da da da." Same for basketball. I mean, you at least have the announcer in the arena that's
now coming in at number 24.
Kind of and you have a little bit of that. You're coming to the ring, and you kind of get a little bit of that, but you miss out on a whole lot. It seems like.
Yeah,
But
that's part of pro wrestling. I think in this day and age they could figure out something like an app or something that's just for the big arena they're in,
yeah,
where you could listen to the commentary.
Like
yeah.
a silent dance party.
Yeah,
I told Ryan, I said during the show, I think they really play more to the people that are paying for the pay per view. They make a lot more money off of that, so they're giving them a whole lot more than what you get there. I watched wrestling growing up, and one of the things you always see are interviews in the ring, or somebody taking the mic is like, "Hey, Hulk Hogan, I'm coming to get you," that kind of thing. And there wasn't any of that really. They had a little bit you would see every once in a while in the locker room or something. They'd be talking, but for the most part,
yeah, it's a little different now. Yeah,
yeah.
than
So,
when we
but it
grew
was still
up.
cool because the music was loud, the entrances were really, dramatic, and um, so yeah, I don't know. It'd been a while since I've watched a Royal Rumble, so I don't know that I've ever watched a Royal Rumble except for replays. Um, but the whole counting in thing was interesting.
Yeah,
So,
that's the cool part of the Rumble because you don't know
oh
who's
yeah,
coming out. There's 30 men or 30 women, depending on
yeah,
the match, and you don't know who's
every
going to come
90
out.
seconds.
Yeah, so it'd be like stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down.
Well, the women's Royal Rumble was before the men's, so we're watching that. And that was probably the most exciting of the whole. One of the most exciting things of the whole night was watching the women's Royal Rumble. Not because I'm a pervert or anything like that. It was just more exciting.
It was
Oh,
We can
we
talk more about
know.
that.
It was
Oh,
more
we know.
exciting. Yeah.
But it was so funny because everybody would stand up to see who's coming in, and then they sit down. And I finally got to where I was sitting kind of on. It was like stadium seats, or not stadium seats, but well, yeah,
Yeah, it was a stadium.
like theater seats, I guess you call it, where it folds up, right? And we'd kind of sit on top of that, so you wouldn't be going all the way down and getting all the way back up, because my back was hurting me pretty bad. But then during the men's match, we all stood up the whole time, which is fun, I guess, or better.
Ending's fun, I guess.
The first half of the men's match, everybody was booing. Like the whole place was just booing the whole
14.
time.
It was 14 wrestlers that got ejected by one person, basically.
Yeah, and the guy would just it was Brock Lesnar, which I don't like. Would just stand in the ring by himself, and you just have to sit there and just watch him stand there. And it was just like, this is so boring.
This is boring.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. But I guess they drowned that out on TV because people were like, yeah, on TV, yeah, it was sort of cool. It was really good storytelling. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. I'm like, not there. It was horrible. Everybody's bored out of their mind. But so Katrin had a favorite going in on the female side.
It was my favorite going in.
He didn't really know how to pronounce her name.
Oh, just the she had a match.
Yeah, she had a match.
Not part of the actual.
It was Asuka, but you call her Azuka.
Asuka. That's how you spell it. Asuka, right?
Like, oh, here's Azuka. I'm like, it's Asuka.
Asuka.
Did you have a favorite match of the night?
I
think my favorite.
Oh god.
Oh, not me.
You asked me that when we left, and I think I told you either the strap match, or maybe I think I said the women's Royal Rumble. I guess their Rumble match, but but the strap match was interesting because it was two guys tied together with a leather strap that was 12 feet long, something like that. And I guess the idea is that they can't get away from each other, and you could use the strap to whip the opponent. So this match was between
let's see if you got it. Let's see if you know.
Wyatt Bray and Daniel Bryan.
No. Close.
No?
Bray Wyatt.
See, I knew I'd mess it up. who's also known as the Fiend. All right.
Yeah.
The Fiend.
Yeah, and he has an interesting intro because it's what is it, like these rainbows and unicorns or something, and then
We're really glad. So he's got he's like got a split personality. Basically, one of his personalities is or personas is this like children's show host. But it's like a creepy children's show host.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then his other persona is this thing called the Fiend, which is like this very dark, evil creature person thing.
I'd say keep kids away from him.
Yeah. But so it starts off with his little theme song to his show, and then it turned into the Fiend music and stuff.
And it's so funny because everybody was getting into it. They had their phones lights on and lighting up the whole place, and it's these intros for these wrestlers were super long. Like it was a lot of time, and everybody was getting into it. And they're booing but cheering for him and doing the everything, because they're getting into it, I guess. But it was just kind of funny. They were booing him most of the time and cheering for the other guy because he's a favorite, I guess. But Daniel Bryan, and he got the snot beat out of him with that strap, though. He had so many red whelps on him, like that was not fake.
No.
he was getting beaten with that strap. And
I missed most of the match because I had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That
was a fun match. There was one point when Daniel Bryan was getting ready to get on the top rope. They had just gotten back into the match or into the ring, and somebody switched the screen. Getting back into the ring, and he was about to get up on the top rope from the outside, and he realized, oops, I can't do that because I've got the strap. So he had to go back inside the ring and then go up on the rope. But it's like, man, that'd been funny if he actually jumped off with the strap on the outside, and might be quite dangerous, I guess. But
speaking of straps, let's have another question.
Wow,
I guess Chris is done talking about the Royal Rumble.
No, you can go back to it. You can go back. We go back and forth.
Okay.
All right.
Catching you off guard.
Okay. Oh wow. Let's do a Star Wars character by quote for 400.
Right. That wizard is just a crazy old man.
Oh, that's
we had this one in the show.
Lars. It's the Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
Sorry, Uncle Owen.
Right. Uncle Lars.
Owen Lars.
Owen
You got
Lars.
Genie from Aladdin.
Yay.
And they didn't get that one because I believe somebody said Han Solo.
Yeah, I was just like, oh no.
Let's take the Lord of the Rings movies for 300, Bob.
I don't know who this Bob is. The
Crap.
Prancing Pony is an inn in this city.
I didn't know this one. I shouldn't have taken this one. And it's because they had this one, and the person that guessed it got it right. I have no idea. I mean, you can just go ahead and
Breathe.
Yeah.
I don't know the names of the cities.
Anyways,
Okay.
I would have gotten Chewbacca.
So, the one thing that I was, besides the Brock Lesnar part, disappointed in, the merchandise was not good.
True story.
I didn't think. I thought it was really expensive, which I figured it would be expensive.
Wow.
But it was just.
I didn't think it'd be that expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive, and it wasn't like when you look at the stuff like on WWE.com or whatever their shop. There's like a lot of different stuff. Well, they didn't have much stuff there for the Royal Rumble, and it just looked like something you'd get at like a county fair or something. It was not good.
The shirts weren't great, and the most expensive things were, which was mostly what was available, were the wrestling belts.
Yeah,
Like, I think that was the centerpiece of everything. You could buy these wrestling belts that look like the real thing. I think the most expensive one I remember seeing was $425. And I don't know if these were real diamonds or what the deal is, but man, and there were people carrying those things, and I mean,
so was it like when we went to see American Gladiators that kind of stuff that you could buy.
That stuff was better, if I remember correctly.
I remember getting a sword that was like one of those fling swords that the sword extends and it lit up. And
yeah, I think we expected to see, or at least I did, expected to see more of the wrestler merchandise.
Yeah.
That, you know, if it had the picture of the guy's face on the front of it, or a hat that said something on it, you know, they had a few of those things, and then they had things that were specific to the Astros as in relation to wrestling, which was interesting.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they had a couple Funko Pops, but nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
If they'd had a Mean Gene Pop, I would have got it.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
I guess you guys didn't have time to make a poster to.
We forgot. Not, but where we sat
wouldn't have mattered.
You wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen it because we were way far away. They were really good seats. Like, you could see pretty well. I don't know that you really could have had a really bad seat unless you were behind one of the rigs or whatever that's going over the arena, or the ring, I should say. Mm-hmm. But I mean, we were too far away from the cameras for the most part, and yeah.
And maybe if you just did a poster with just like one giant letter on it.
Yeah.
Just, like, picked one letter.
Yeah.
Just like W. And
maybe so. But there was there was nobody around us that had signs, because they knew they weren't going to be able to be on. The people that had signs were down on the floor, which we kind of decided that the floor seats really weren't that great unless you were right on the edge of the entrance ramp, or right on the edge of where the ring is, because otherwise you're on a flat floor at that point,
trying to looking
over people, and you're looking up at the wrestlers. You really can't see what's going on. Fortunately, they had screens above the ring that you could see what was going on. You kind of caught yourself looking up at those screens more than you did the actual match on the ring.
Yeah, I've done that like any concert that I've gone to. I go to many, but you tend to, they got the big screens on the side or whatever, and you tend to look at those.
Yeah, you do. And of course, that's what they're seeing on the pay-per-view. And it's kind of funny because when it's the big Royal Rumble match where there's 15 wrestlers in the ring or whatever it is, maybe 10 at the most, the wrestlers that are not supposed to be in focus right at that point in time are just laying on the edge of the ring, inside the ring, but at the edge, and then there's just maybe 4 people that are wrestling at one time, it seems like, and so it's kind of funny,
waiting for their cue.
Yeah, waiting for their cue, and it's it's kind of funny to watch all of that happen. But there was one match where it's a fall anywhere or pin anywhere match, so of course they take advantage of that and go through the crowd, and we lost them. Like, where are they? You can't see them live, so you had to watch them on the screen, and that was actually really boring for that match. I mean, it could have been way better, but it was. All of a sudden, and we can't hear what you're saying, Ryan. I don't know what's happening, but
sorry, I'm back. I was just saying, I about fell asleep during that match. Like, you kept looking at me going, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I'm falling asleep."
Oh, it was so bad. What was really weird is there were these other wrestlers that came in to help the other wrestlers, the ones that were actually in the match, and all of a sudden the camera just focused on them, and you're like, "What happened to these other guys?" that are actually in the wrestling match, I'm trying to even think. It was Roman Reigns and somebody else.
King Corbin.
King Corbin, yeah. So everybody hates King Corbin. I've never heard of him, but whatever. So it's fun booing with everybody and and all of that. But yeah, that was a weird match.
Was there any weird objects brought into the ring To like battle people with like a board full of like mousetraps?
No.
No, but there were some funny things that happened during the women's Rumble match. Like, for instance, at one point, this one girl is about to fall out of the ring over the top, and you're like, oh, she's out. And then all of a sudden the camera focuses in on where she fell, and she lands on top of one of the male wrestlers.
Otis.
His name is Otis. And I think that's who you picked to win the Royal Rumble, Chris. I think.
Oh, he didn't win?
He wasn't even in it.
But he was in the women's match. Because Brian explained to me that he has a crush on this particular wrestler. Mandy, is that? Yeah. And so he rescued her, and she stood up and got back in the ring. She still lost, but it was still kind of a funny moment.
Yeah.
So that's the only odd object. I mean, there was
another odd object that came down to the ring, dressed as a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Santina.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Santino was an older wrestler. They consider him a legend, I guess, now. He came down dressed as a woman in the women's thing, and he immediately got faced off with these two women, and they stared him down, and he pulled a sock out of his chest area, because that used to be something he'd use. His sock, it looks like a snake.
Weird, I don't know what's going on.
He puts the sock on, and he's going to do the Cobra Strike, and then they give him this dirty look, and he just says, oh, well, it just throws himself over the top.
He strikes himself.
Strikes himself.
And he throws himself over the top of the roof. It was kind of funny. Yeah.
I laughed.
Yeah.
The big thing for the night, though, was the Edge. If you're a wrestling fan, Edge returned for his... he was retired from injury, like a legit injury. Retired him. Yep. And he made a comeback, and he was there. And he was like in the top 4.
Yeah, he almost made it. You kind of knew he wasn't going to, because it's like, can they really make this work? I don't know.
Oh, he should have won.
It was exciting.
Drew McIntyre won.
Drew McIntyre.
He was the one that threw out Brock Lesnar, so it was only fitting that he. And I said that, I was like, I bet he's going to make it to the end. I mean, they have to, because he threw Brock Lesnar out, right?
Yeah. Drew McIntyre just sounds like someone that like works at Copy Max.
That's right.
He's a big dude.
Drew McIntyre. Hey, Drew McIntyre. I needed like 40 copies of this pamphlet by
more. It's a lot of these. The wrestler names are just regular names. It seems like
the from what you're used to, Katrin, they don't really do that anymore. Now it's about the real, it's real people.
Yeah,
it's real people, not the.
That's good.
Not the
Genius
Shockmaster or
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah,
because when they transfer to movies, they want to be able to use their name.
Well, it's to be more relatable and realistic and whatever.
The Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
That's someone I could relate to.
Because he was under your bed all the time, right?
Yeah, constantly. Terrified.
So that was our weekend. We had a blast. I had fun. I want to do it again. So come back down.
I'm coming back in May.
In May.
Yeah.
Over Memorial Day weekend. Comic Palooza 2020.
Woo.
Yeah, check us out there.
We're staying at the Hilton Americas Hotel that's across the street from Comic Palooza.
3205.
3205.
Wouldn't that be funny if that's our room?
Come see us. Knock on the door. I mean, that'll be fun.
Come knock on the door. 3205.
They have a swimming pool at this hotel that's in the shape of Texas.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be warm enough for us to get in this time.
Yeah.
Last time it was like...
Last time.
Yeah, it was just rainy.
Oh, I was going to say, it was still hot, right?
We kind of walked around it like weirdos, like just staring at people in the pool.
Yeah, they were in the pool.
We've already started our costumes, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if we should give those away.
No, it'll be a secret.
I thought we did already.
Did we?
But
Did we?
Maybe
we probably did. I was going to post some pictures of progress at some point.
Why not?
Your gaming helmet.
My gaming helmet. A weird helmet. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a trial and error thing.
But it's also that time of year for our annual, I guess now, award show, the Geekies. Everybody's excited. They've been asking for it.
So many people clamoring, like, we need to vote. We gotta vote.
Yeah, so voting will be coming out soon for that, and I don't know if we have some of the categories here.
I got them here. Basically, same as last year. Go back and look at them.
Do it yourself.
We got the best show that brings history to life. We got best dance scene. Got best wrestler turned actor, which is basically the same people every year. We got best actor, which best actor for us includes actor, actress, whoever is on screen, basically. We got best sci-fi / superhero movie. We got biggest surprise hit. Character you wouldn't want to fight. We got best villain. We got best animated character. Best horror movie. Best fan service scene. Best director. Best stunts. Best animated movie. Wow. Best what did I see moment. We got a bunch of them.
So many.
And a best sci-fi superhero TV show.
I didn't know you were going to read all of them.
I did. I read them all.
Yeah, you did. It's great. And bonus, you get to hear Ryan sing songs.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, last 2 years you got to.
I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do what I did last year, where I basically wrote songs and recorded them.
Oh, you can just riff it.
You say riff it? Did you say I could rip it?
Yeah, riff it.
Wow.
Riff it.
What?
Riff.
Yeah.
Reading is fundamental.
You just gotta riff it.
Yeah, just riff it.
Chris is such a musician.
Well, I just know the word riff from riff tracks. Like, Mystery Science Theater. You're riffing. You're just.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that.
Yeah, keep saying it, and then maybe it'll be true. He's so good. Just riff it.
I'm guessing it has a different meaning that I don't know about.
No, it just sounds funny.
It just sounds funny.
Oh, okay.
Just riff that song.
I'm sorry. I was you can just
we're not in the biz like you
phrase
are.
of popular music and jazz, typically used in an introduction or refrain in a song. Just do that.
Tonight I thought I would get up and just riff it tonight.
Exactly.
I do that every night.
Yeah. I think I found the name of this episode.
Just
riff it.
Just ostinato it.
Just riff it. Write that down. I'm going to use that. That should be on a t-shirt.
Riff it good.
Do.
Everyone hates me.
No.
Not at all.
Do it in the riff.
Inside joke. Probably is a website. Don't go to the insidejoke.com. I do not endorse that site because I don't know what it is.
All right.
Just ostinato it. Just do that.
Do it in the riff. That's going to be in my head. Sexy. Anyway.
Yeah, lots of questions.
Oh, having a question. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. End this with a set of questions.
We end it. No, we got to talk about the Super Bowl.
Oh, sorry. I felt like we were wrapping up there, but yes, we have Super Bowl. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Yeah, we got big news. Breaking news from the Super Bowl.
Woo.
Or as you're supposed to call it, the big game, because you can't say Super Bowl.
No,
so don't say Super Bowl at all. No,
we can't.
Don't say Super
and Bowl
together.
In the sentence.
That bowl is pretty super.
Oh no!
You can say Superb Owl.
Oh. Okay.
That's
Superb
a
Owl.
really good container.
We're just riffing it right now. So
Yeah. That's what we do. That is.
We do that every week.
It's a riff cast.
We just kind of do it.
All right, Star Wars for 500. I'm gonna. This is gonna be bad.
Oh, big. This was the original intended title of Star Wars Episode VI.
This is a 500.
Well, the original title was Star Wars, and then they called it New Hope.
Yeah.
Right. Of
course.
What is Revenge of the Jedi?
No, I was thinking the wrong movie.
Wrong.
I was
totally.
I didn't read the question. Oh no!
Oh,
I knew that one.
All smart.
I thought you were talking about the original. I heard original and Star Wars, and that's all I heard. I didn't read it.
Episode VI.
I didn't. Well, why didn't you say the number? I can't read letters. I can't just riff it off, you know. They originally were going to call it Revenge of the Jedi, and then they decided that was too harsh, and no, a Jedi wouldn't take revenge, so they called it Return of the Jedi.
Try to make up for your mistake. I see.
I've been sick. Give me another one. Give me Star Wars for 400.
We're going crazy here, aren't we? Do or do not. There is no try. Is a famous quote from this Star Wars character.
Who is Yoda?
Yeah, it is. You got Damian Wayne. That was a 400.
Give me Star Wars for 300.
This is the color of
blue. What is blue?
Blue. It's correct. You got Star Wars. There's 200. I guess you're wanting 200. This is the name of Han Solo's spaceship.
What is the Millennium Falcon?
Is that what that's called? A spaceship?
Falcon or Falcon?
Falcon.
Depends on what part of the galaxy you're from. Star Wars for 100.
This is the true identity of Darth Vader.
Who is Anakin Skywalker?
You got it.
I get Goldberg.
Like from the show Goldbergs?
I can't believe I didn't read the first question.
Probably the only one I have a chance in doing is not anime, so get away from anime. Probably Harry Potter, but probably not. So we'll just try let's go 500.
Oh, just going for it.
Yeah.
This was the first Horcrux
Harry Potter
in the Harry Potter series. Harry Potter, yeah, because we saw.
Man, that one like wrecked people's lives.
Yeah, that did. They're like, it's the book.
They're like, no, it's Harry Potter himself. They're like, what?
Yeah. All right, for 400.
All right, here we go. This was the profession of Alistair Mad-Eye Moody before becoming an instructor at Hogwarts in the Goblet of Fire.
Oh, I forgot this.
It's yoga. It's yoga instructor.
Yoga instructor.
No,
he was I don't remember.
Oh, wait. He was that guy.
He was a rat.
He was a riffer. He riffed.
No, it wasn't rat. I'm thinking of the other guy.
The guy in high school that was like, hey, I'm a kid.
I remember seeing this one, but I can't think of.
Hey, you. No, okay, it was an horror.
Or a riffer.
Yeah,
that's another word.
That's
the American term for it, riffer.
A riffer. 300. This is the omen that Harry receives while attending divination class in The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
What, me?
You know?
This is the omen.
You want to steal it?
I'm
not keeping score. Points don't matter.
It's death. It's like a skull thing or something, right?
No, it's what is the grim?
It's the same thing.
It's like a wolf. It's like a image of a wolf.
Yeah, death. The death
it means
wolf.
Death, but it's not.
I said death.
Death. That's not the answer.
Oh, come on.
200, Bob.
This is the item that Harry used to destroy Tom Riddle's diary in the Chamber of Secrets.
You know this.
Item.
Item that Harry used to destroy
wand.
No.
The fang. Fang from the big snake.
Fang?
Yeah, basilisk fang.
Oh, yeah.
The big snake. Big snake fang. 100. Here you go. You got this one. Harry, Ron, and Hermione belong to this wizarding house of Hogwarts. You got this. You got this. No problem. Boom. Done. Drop the mic.
Gryffindor.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah! Well, I mean, 100 point. 100.
Oh, whatever. All right.
Yeah, Moana.
Back to the show. I can't believe you tricked me with that Star Wars question. Like using letters instead of numbers.
It got me too.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Put all the answers, or not the answers, but I put all the characters in. So I looked at every one of these.
Yeah.
All 275 of them.
You're a trickster, Alex. Super Bowl happened. Chris's favorite sporting event.
Woo.
He didn't even watch it.
Nope. I went to a movie. Saw The Gentleman, which I recommend. Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh.
It was funny. It was good. Enjoyed it.
I don't know if I've even seen a trailer for this movie.
Hugh Grant with a very Cockney accent.
Oh.
Lots of riffing going on.
Mary Poppins movie?
It's Guy Ritchie movie. If you've seen Snatch, it's a lot like Snatch. He's director of Sherlock Holmes. That guy. Matthew McConaughey plays Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
So he's a weed dealer. So I mean, it's Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Poor guy.
I only watched the fourth quarter of the Chieftains.
Good old Chieftains.
The old Chiefs win.
I saw the second and fourth quarters. I was thinking I watched all of it, but no. My son and I played outside for a little bit. We had awesome weather yesterday and today, and so we took advantage of it and played with the dogs.
I did turn it on at one point, and just my luck, the game was on and not the commercials.
Oh.
We did come home after the movie and watched all the commercials online.
Oh, there you
What was your favorite commercial?
My favorite commercial was the Cheeto commercial with MC Hammer. It was just short. It was to the point. It was hilarious. Do you want me to explain it? Yeah, you can't touch this. So, yeah, because he was eating Cheetos and he's like playing the song, trying to come up with the music.
I must have missed that one. I saw a different one with MC Hammer.
Yeah, it was like he was at the piano. He was like doing the tune in his head, and he started to put his hand on the piano. He's like, "Oh, I can't touch this." And then he just kind of slowly looks up at the camera and smiles. And it cuts. That was it.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I saw the one that has some guy and he's got stuff on his hands, so he won't do anything for people because he's got the Cheeto dust. And then MC Hammer would come in and be like, "You can't touch this." So,
I didn't see that one. No, I like the other one better.
Yeah. Sounds funny.
I don't like the tax one.
That was my son's favorite one.
I
I can play it if you want me to.
I like the Momoa one was funny.
Oh, that one was good. Yeah, I like that one. I love the ending. It has his actual wife trying to help him do like a chin thing with his.
What's it called?
I don't know, the weight thing.
The what? The chin weights?
weight thing. I don't know. Push up with a weight, but it's turned around.
Huh. Never heard it quite called that.
That's what it is. I'm riffing.
And then is there any other good ones? The Sam Elliott was pretty funny.
Sam Elliott one was good. I like that one. The Ellen DeGeneres one with
that was probably my favorite. The Alexa.
Yeah, the Alexa, that was good.
What did we do before Alexa? And then they went through different.
And then the Disney Plus. Showed a little tidbits.
Little tidbits of the Marvel shows they're doing.
I mean, it was cool, but everybody was like so excited. Like people were like freaking out about seeing Loki, and I'm like,
we've seen him before.
They just showed like a scene of him, just like a tiny second of him.
There is an Easter egg within that tiny second.
Oh.
On his outfit is TVA.
Oh, the Tennessee Valley Association. Yes.
No.
Tennessee Valley Authority.
Authority. That's what I meant. Sorry. Tennessee Valley Authority.
No. It's the Time Variance Authority. It's a fictional organization of monitors for the timeline. So basically, like he's like a variant in the timeline because they changed the time, and so apparently he gets hunted down and imprisoned by them.
Oh.
So that's going to be a big part of the show. Which it was kind of people kind of speculated that, but it was so it's definitely a confirmation that that's going to be part of the show, that it's going to deal with different timelines and stuff, which connects to the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness and the WandaVision.
She's all over the place. She all different kinds of outfits and
yeah, I thought that was interesting. It looks like for WandaVision that it takes place over the course of time in a way that like it starts out like it's going to like TV show eras.
Yeah,
like there's black and white, and then there's like a 50s and a 70s and like an 80s one, which is kind of funny to me. It's like, oh, her sisters were in Full House. And lots of little things in that. She was like in her like almost comic accurate like Scarlet Witch outfit very briefly in it, but to me it looks like it's like a Halloween costume or something.
Yeah,
type thing.
Yep.
And they showed 2 cribs. So she has twins with the Vision, which in the comics she does. Like I forget their names. It's like Speed and the other one, Warlock or something like that. I have to look them up. But one has powers like her. The other has powers like Quicksilver.
Oh, but nobody has powers like Vision.
No. So there's speculation that they'll grow up quickly in the show. Like they're because of how the show is going to go, they'll be young adults by the time the show's done, which could lead into a Young Avengers movie.
Oh,
because they're part of Young Avengers along with Ant-Man's kid.
Oh. What about Tony Stark's kid?
No, she doesn't. She's not in the comics, so we're just gonna forget about her.
How dare her? Well, there you go.
and then the Falcon and the Winter Soldier stuff looked cool too.
Yeah, it did. But who knows when all this stuff comes out, right?
It said coming soon.
Oh, whatever. I think that's the one part of Disney Plus where they've dropped the ball.
Yeah.
They should have had at least one of these shows ready to go when The Mandalorian ended. They didn't.
Yeah.
So there's just lapse.
Yeah, because HBO is started realizing this because everybody would get Game of Thrones and then they would get rid of it. But then they like, well, we got Game of Thrones, but then we've got The Watchmen and we've got
not anymore.
Yeah.
We got rid of both of those.
Yeah, well, Watchmen, I didn't see it, but it seemed like it could just be a 1-season thing.
Well, it was supposed to be more, than they canceled it or something.
Yeah. Well, like the showrunner dropped out.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
So they decided not to do it anymore. And Silicon Valley, Barry, are both good shows, but Silicon Valley's ended too.
Yeah. I don't know, but anyways, yeah. So it was a trip report episode with a little bit of pizzazz. I don't know.
Pizzazz. A little bit of pizzazz.
We did a lot of riffing today.
So much riffing.
Anyways,
well, do you want to go out with some more questions?
Oh, that's up to you, man.
Hey,
you gonna mess with us some more about how you read the question?
I read the question. I thought you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with these. Superheroes, Star Wars again, cryptids, pirates, and hodgepodge.
Give me some of them cryptids.
Let's start with 100. This cryptid is said to live in a lake in Scotland.
What is Nessie? Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster. You got Treebeard.
Treebeard.
200. This cryptid is found in the frozen climate of the Himalayas.
The what?
The
See how you read the questions there? What's the Yeti?
Well, you're right.
These are easy.
300. This cryptid lives on the western coast of the United States and up into Canada.
What is, or who is, Bigfoot or Sasquatch? Either one.
Yeah, what is Bigfoot? 400. These cryptids were first described by pilots during World War II.
What are gremlins?
Gremlins, you know your cryptids, sir.
Yeah, I do.
A recent addition to the cryptid family, this creature was first seen in Puerto Rico by sightings that span several
sightings. Butt sightings span several continents.
Yeah, let's say butt sightings that span several continents.
La Chupacabra.
You are correct. Emperor Palpatine.
Look at that. Got them all.
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, Catering, would you like to?
Pirates. Do pirates.
Hodgepodge.
Do pirates.
Okay. Hodgepodge. Or wait, pirates?
We can do pirates. I don't care.
No, you don't have to. Do whatever you want.
You said hodgepodge.
Let's do hodgepodge.
Okay. The name for a non-magical person.
Smuggle.
What's smuggle?
No, let me finish the question, sir.
Sorry,
200. The mountain where the One Ring was destroyed.
Mount Doom. I was about to say Mordor.
Yeah, that popped in my head first too. Mordor. Wait, no, that's not the mountain.
No.
This video game character was originally named Jumpman.
Mario. Who is Super Mario?
Super Mario. Correct. The thing that all Pokemon Center nurses have in common.
All have the same name.
What is their name?
Yes. I only know this because my son has started watching it. And did I tell you all about this? There are 22 seasons of this show.
Yes.
The first and second seasons that he's watched so far, or he's not even through the second season, there are 50 to 60 episodes per season.
Yep.
And I don't know how long that goes. I don't know if they continue that throughout the 22.
They're still making shows.
And they're decent quality, I guess. If I was a kid, I'd love it, but I don't know why I didn't get into it. Well, it came out when we were in college, right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
96.
The one thing I give credit to them is just their designs. Like they've done so many. Yeah. And they're all pretty unique and interesting. So,
I guess the only thing that they probably reused a lot of the animation with like the mouths moving because it's just like wow 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 wow.
Oh yeah. Wow 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 wow
wow wow wow wow.
Animation mouths, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last one. Edmund sold out his family for this.
But it's Turkish delight.
Turkish delight.
Have y'all ever had Turkish delight?
Yes, and it's horrible.
Okay. I wouldn't give up my family for it.
No, not at all.
I would give up my family.
would kill anybody for it. I'll tell you that. Let's all try the pirates questions.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, and then we gotta wrap up.
No, then we got more questions.
Oh.
The name of the sea where the Buccaneers operated.
The Caribbean?
Yeah, I guess so. The Caribbean. Yeah, the Caribbean. Yeah, we got it. 200. The infamous pirate. This infamous pirate burning pieces of cord into his beard and hair.
They didn't get this one, by the way. They did red.
They messed that. They messed that one.
Pick the wrong color of beard.
Pick one of the most famous pirates. Come on.
Pirates often wore this on their feet.
Nothing,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is nothing? 400. The two things pirates would do with parrots.
Have them as pets or eat them.
Yeah. That is true.
Oh, sell them and eat them. Oh, sorry.
Oh. sell them anything. Oh.
Did not get the Winter Soldier on
that. The names of 2 famous pirates who sailed with Calico Jack.
Oh, wait. I know this. Wait. They're ladies. It's 2 ladies.
Yeah, they're 2
pirates.
ladies. Like Bonnie
and Bonnie.
Is there a song that you know?
Yeah, of course.
Or are you just riffing?
It's riffing, man. Hold on, I'll get it.
Googling it?
No. I'm singing the song, man.
Live.
Mary, something there, Mary
and Bonnie. And Bonnie is one of them.
And Bonnie.
Well, that is her name. Her name is Mary Reed, I think.
Hey, I got it without Googling it.
Well, who's Googling? No one's Googling.
And Bonnie, I thought you said and Bonnie.
No, and Bonnie.
And Bonnie and Mary.
That's not the right spelling of Bonnie. My mom's name is Bonnie. Thank you. That's not right.
That's how you spell the last name, Bonnie.
Bonny? No.
Yeah, for a last name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's
because
right.
she could be Bonnie, and it'd be Bonnie, Bonny.
I don't care.
Hi, my name is
wrong.
My name is Miss Bonnie.
Hey, I work with a guy. His name is Greg Gregory.
That's unfortunate.
And
Mario.
And here's the best part. And the name Greg is nowhere to be found in his first 2. Like his initials are HAG, and H or A do not start the word Greg. So he's not a listener, so it's okay.
I just realized I've been clicking a pen for a minute, so hopefully, sorry listeners if you hear a pen clicking, it's me.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, good. Anyways, so hope you enjoyed this crazy hodgepodge of an episode. Pirates and all.
Riff-raff of a good time.
Riff-raff of a hodgepodge good time. It's been episode 134. Be on the lookout for the geeky polls. Where are we going to put them on? We're going to put them on Facebook, a group?
Yeah, put them on Facebook. What's up on Twitter?
Last year we did the Google form that we sent out.
Google form
they clicked the link to it and did the form, but we can do it however y'all want to do.
Oh, we could do that.
Same way it works for me. I can click the form.
Yeah. We'll have a link some places on all of our social medias. You click on it, and then it takes you to everything. And that will be up by the time you're listening to it. No, it won't.
No. We'll let you know.
No.
It'll be up.
I mean, it could be if you're behind.
That's true.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, if you're behind.
If you're listening to this after a while after it's come out, the form will either be up or we'll already have the Geekies episode out.
Look for it.
Just look for it. Anyways, thanks for listening. And thanks. Sorry, I'm still getting better. But we have it's a new year. We'll have all kinds of new stuff coming up. Hopefully some new guests. Chris hasn't cracked open that vault in a while, so we gotta.
Yeah, it probably smells in there a little bit.
We gotta crack that vault open. If you don't know what that means, then just go back and listen to about his vault. Anyways, all right. This has been episode 134 of I Am Geek. We'll catch you next time.